Well,
Hi,
have
guys.
an assistant every time.
I'm Andy. This is Greg.
Hello.
And we're talking Fear the Walking Dead Episode 4, Not Fade Away. Last night's brand new episode was different. We flashed forward ahead 9 days into the apocalypse after Episode 3 had left us off with the military showing up. And things were not good for our heroes. They had put up fences. They've not gotten power back. They've not gotten water back. They've not gotten phones back, and they have no information about what's going on.
So things are going great.
Right. And the interesting thing is that it seems normal. You see Travis is running in the beginning. He's on a run. He's on a jog. And it seems like they're having sort of like a town hall thing. Like, here's your food rations are coming. But it's not good with the military.
Yeah, I think there's a point where you are still trying to hold on to society, and you don't want to let go of your normal habits and your normal routines, and you got to keep a positive attitude.
You want to keep doing your drugs.
Well, if certain people may apply.
Sure. And on that note, some interesting things happened. The military seems to be treating this like an infection, and they are very quickly quarantining folks that are injured, a liability, like mentally, or like Nick in the instance that he's a drug addict. And so those folks are now going away to a hospital, which one of the characters said, I grew up where the military did that and all those people were killed.
Yes.
And on that note, on the outside of these quarantine zones, Madison finds out they are killing people. They weren't just killing zombies.
When the government starts rounding up people, history has proven to us time and time again, this is never a good thing.
Not a good thing.
No.
A lot of little things. Peter and Susan. Susan was the lady, the Asian neighbor, who was a zombie. It turns out she had committed suicide. She had watched the one neighbor the first night, the man who got sick and died, and then went across the street and killed the mom at the birthday party. Apparently Susan watched it, thought this is the apocalypse. I don't want to see anymore.
She thought correctly.
She thought correctly. So she did commit suicide. That is how she died.
Yeah.
We didn't see Peter again, her husband, who was splattered with her brains and then taken away.
Yeah, he's good.
He's probably in a river somewhere.
No, he's fine.
Some quick notes. Ophelia, the daughter of Griselda and Daniel, was trying to get medicine out of the military guys. We met Reynolds. I don't think he was actually given a name in the episode.
She was trying to be resourceful.
Correct.
In the best way she knew how. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in her favor this time.
Do what you got to do.
But hey.
But we've been complaining we haven't got a lot out of her. This is the most personality and character we've gotten from her.
Yeah.
So it was kind of her introduction. Other things, a quick note, Griselda, her mom, and Nick, the son with the drug addict, are taken away at the end. Very dramatic, very scary. And the military takes them away. Liza, the ex-wife, goes with them because she thinks there's a hospital, they need me, but she also wants to figure out what's going on. What else is out there?
Right, but her family interpreted it as she was abandoning them.
Sell out.
Because she didn't take the time to just say, hey guys, I'm going to go with them, see if everything's all right, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Nothing, she just hopped on the thing and...
Well, she did the
gone.
Whisper thing to Chris.
Lame.
As he's looking through the window.
It was lame.
And speaking of Chris, the son, he is on the rooftop and he finds flashes of light in a window, reflections. Travis chooses to ignore it. Madison chooses to believe in it. That's when she discovers by escaping that the military is just killing people outside, which Travis then finds out at the end of the episode when he's on the rooftop. He's trying to establish some sort of connection with his son by following up on this lead, and he doesn't see flashes of light. He sees gunfire because the military goes to that place that he pointed out and they massacre whoever was in there.
Yeah.
So military, not good for our heroes. They're now starting to split up with Nick and Griselda and Liza going to this hospital with the new character, Dr. Exner. And we're stuck with, of course, Lieutenant Moyers, who just wants to put bullets in everyone's head.
2 episodes to go, and it's not looking good.
No, and we get a little bit of details about the outside world. There's multiple camps south of certain mountain range. Supposedly, but the military doesn't seem to know anything, and they don't seem to be wanting to share anything. But overall, Greg, what did you think about the episode?
I thought it was... Did they even have any zombies in that episode?
No. I don't think we got one zombie.
Kind of interesting how they didn't even have to show any zombies.
And the fear of the Walking Dead leads into what Daniel points out. Evil men do things out of fear, which the truth is people do evil things because they're going to do evil things. Fear has nothing to do. They use an excuse. It was an interesting take on that fear of the Walking Dead.
Very psychological, very philosophical and all kinds of other obstacles.
2 quick things. Of course, we did mention Nick can't help himself. He has to go next door to the poor neighbor on the morphine drip and steal it so that he can keep getting high, which didn't do him
That was
good.
The first time we've actually seen his drug habits really controlling him. Other times, he's just kind of was relapsing and just supposedly had all these issues. And we saw him in the church at the beginning, but this is the first time we've seen it actually control him to act out.
And the thing that ended up killing me, and I also read a review that said if his sister Alicia ends up dying from poisoning herself because she tattooed her little henta, or whatever you call that, the ink that her boyfriend had put on her that's now dead, if she ends up dying from that, I'm going to be really pissed off. Cut that arm off.
Served you right, girl.
Let him go. He died, lady. I'm sorry. But overall, I liked the episode, and I'm looking forward to see what happens. Who do you think dies? Real quick to wrap it up.
I think that the commander, Lieutenant Moyers, I'm going to have to say he doesn't make it.
I'm hoping Lieutenant Moyers is killed by a massive zombie outbreak.
He fits the mold of someone that's going to die.
Has to die.
Has to die.
Has to die. And a lot of people are looking for that governor character. I don't think we're going to have that for a while. I don't know if this show, who knows what this show's going to do.
I don't know if it can develop that much in 2 more episodes.
No, but we'll see what happens. So that is Fear the Walking Dead episode 4, Not Fade Away. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week with episode 5.
YouTube.com/HambyPlaysGames.
That's Greg. I'm Hamby.